Katowice is the heart of one of the biggest Polish metropolises, with over 2 million inhabitants. Located in the south of the country, it is one of the most well-connected Polish cities. Nearby, highways A1 and A4 intersect, allowing for comfortable access to the Baltic Sea, the south of Europe, and the east and west of the continent. The centre of Katowice is intersected by the DTS Central Highway, connecting the biggest cities in the agglomeration. The dense railway network allows travellers to comfortably reach European capitals like Prague, Vienna, Budapest or Berlin in just a few hours, and it is connected with Warsaw through the most modern railway line in Poland, allowing for travel at a speed exceeding 200 kilometers an hour. Katowice International Airport is one of the largest and dynamically developing in the country. Moreover, another 2 international airports are located within a 100-kilometer radius, Krakow and Ostrava. Today, Katowice is a modern city, a vibrant economic and academic centre, a friendly place to live. Modern workplaces created by companies like IBM, Mentor Graphics, Unilever, Rockwell Automation, and Yamazaki Mazak underline the attractive nature of the city. Nature and eco-responsibility are the hallmark of modern Katowice. It is one of the largest nature-friendly cities in Poland. Over 40% of its area is taken by forests, which together with parks provide a great place to rest and relax. However, this was not always the case. Around a dozen years ago, the monoculture of heavy industry had a significant impact on the state of Katowice's natural environment. Mines and steelworks comprised the basis of the city and the region's economy. A number of ecotourism investments and ambitious environmental and educational programs have caused a far-reaching change. Only 20 years ago, nearly 90% of the city's area was influenced by mining activity. Today, this area has been reduced to just over 50%. Over the past 20 years, air quality has improved tenfold and now meets European standards for particulate matter. Katowice has undergone a great transformation, symbolized by the rebuilt Culture Zone, the site of the former hard coal mine, which now houses the International Congress Centre, the most modern building of this type in this part of Europe, with a characteristic green valley crossing its roof, the futuristic seat of the Silesian Museum, and the concert hall of the National Polish Radio Symphony Orchestra, co-designed by world-famous Japanese specialists from the Nagata Acoustics Company. The Culture Zone is complemented by the architectural icon of Katowice, the Spodek Sport and Show Arena. The structure is unique on a global scale, recognizable for its characteristic cosmic shape. It enjoys an unmatched popularity among music fans as well as sports enthusiasts. This is where the top volleyball, basketball and hockey games take place. Katowice is also an important business tourism centre. Every year, Katowice is the host of the European Economic Congress, the Intel Extreme Masters Computer Games World Championship, one of the biggest events of its kind in Europe, as well as many other congresses, meetings and conferences. The industry has certainly profited from the opening of the International Congress Centre. Only in 2016, the attractive hotel base and convenient access attracted 762,000 guests of conferences and trade events, and that number is growing every year. Katowice is a city full of nature. Nearly 40% of its area is occupied by forests, their most valuable parts protected in 2 nature reserves. Just a few kilometers from the center of Katowice lies the Silesian Park, one of the largest urban parks in the world, twice the size of Central Park in New York. Katowice residents' favorite site of recreation is the Valley of Three Ponds, which annually hosts a number of popular music festivals, including the OFF Festival. Katowice is a city with a rich musical culture, the fact confirmed by UNESCO by giving us the title of the Creative City of Music. It was here that the prominent Polish composers Wojciech Kilar and Henryk Mikołaj-Górecki lived and created, while the Katowice Philharmonic Orchestra is among the most esteemed in the country. Every year, the Rava Blues Festival attracts fans of blues from all over Europe, and the Tolen Nova Musica Alternative Electronic Music Festival has been awarded the title of Best European Festival in its category more than once in the last few years. Katowice, despite being a young city with only 150 years of history, boasts numerous monuments and examples of interesting architecture. In downtown Katowice, one can find many 19th century burgher houses, as well as original buildings in the modernist style of the 1920s and 30s. It was in Katowice that one of the first skyscrapers in this part of Europe was built in 1934. Two historic workers' housing estates built in the early 20th century, Giszowiec and Nikiszowiec, are the pride of Katowice. Their unique architecture impresses the ever-increasing number of visiting tourists and has also inspired painters and filmmakers. For several years, efforts have been made to include them on the UNESCO World Heritage List. The surrounding attractions of the city, such as the historic Guido Mine, the Tichy Brewery Museum, or the Black Trout Adit, reflect the rich history of the region. Katowice is a great city in which to organize an event, study, work, and live. Welcome to Katowice.